Hello everyone, welcome back on my YouTube channel. Today topic is channel of communication. Okay, the types of communication is going on. This topic is going on. In this topic, in the previous lecture, we had discussed about the modes of communication, in which we have studied verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Now today topic is channels of communication. In the channels of communication, we will cover the topic formal communication and informal or grapevine communication. So let's start the video lecture. A very good morning to all of you. This is the Kuldeep Singh. Today video lecture on the topic of communication, and topic is related to business communication. So let's start. Channels of communication. Types of communication. First one is formal communication. Formal communication refers to the official communication which take place following the chain of command in the organization. Okay, means to say, if we are talking about formal communication refers to the official communication. Formally in the organization we have to communicate to each other for our business perspectives. Okay, so this is the way of communication with the help of chain of command. Means to say, in the chain of command we have to communicate to each other. Suppose we are working in the department. In the department, communication is going on. Communication is passed by the manager to subordinate, and subordinate to mediator, yeah, lower one, workers. Okay, so this is a chain of command of communication in the organization. So here next one is, such communication generally relates to the official, accepted and recognized activities of the organization. Day-to-day organization activity is done with the help of communication. Means to communication is play very important role. You have to do different activities in the organization. Suppose you are the MD in the organization, then you have to convey communication in the various departments with the help of various managers. So this is the way to communicate. First of all, you have to communicate the information to your managers, and manager communicate the information to their followers. Through this is the chain of command. Hierarchy wise you have to communicate in the organization. This type of communication is known as formal communication. Simply we can understand, suppose I am working in the organization on the position of the manager. Okay, a relevant information is going on. A business information is related to business policy, business affairs. So a issue is going on in the organization. This information manager, on the basis of manager, I have to communicate to my subordinates. Okay, then after communication will pass to other one. Okay, so this is the way of formal communication. Such communication, the organization structure reflecting superior subordinate relationship determine the flow of formal communication. Thus, the scalar chain of authority established by the organization. Okay, as I have said recently, provide the channel for all official communication within the organization or outside the organization, such as government, customers. Formal communication usually takes the form of written communication such as letters, memos. Formal communication can be verbal as through the gesture also. According to the direction of flow, formal communication may be four types: downward, upward, horizontal or diagonal. Okay? For formal communication also done with the help of written way, in the form of letters, in the form of notice, in the form of memorandum. Okay, and other way of communication. Written information we have to pass, we have to convey to the other one who are involved in the working process. So this is the way of formal communication, and this is the next one is informal communication or grapevine communication. Informal communication between individual or group which are not officially recognized is known as informal communication. Means to say, the person who are not involved into each other in the working process, they are communicate to each other. Okay, suppose example, we can quote the example: a HR department employee working to the other department for journal discussion. This can be a informal communication. During the lunch, during the mid time, workers communicate to each other. This is also can be a informal communication. Okay, means to say there is a no chain of command, there is a no formal authorities, there are no formalities of communication. Each one is free to communicate to each other. This type of communication is known as formal communication. Actually, the necessity of information communication arises among people to satisfy social needs, which is not possible through formal communication. Okay, formally informal communication is known as grapevine communication. The network and the pathway of informal communication is known as grapevine. Some people think about grapevine is generally inaccurate, which is not true. Wise grapevine is generally inaccurate, which is not true. Wise manager remain turned into the grapevine. Not only will they. Okay, so here we are talking about the informal communication and the grapevine communication. So here we are talking about the social needs. We have to, as a human being, we have a social needs. It is the interest of the human being to interact to each other. So due to this reason, they are communicating to each other, sharing their views, their feelings, their thoughts. Informally, this is known as grapevine communication or informal communication. Means to say there is a no chain of command, there is a no of authority. Okay, there is no any code of conduct. Freely you can to communicate to each other. This type of communication is known as informal or grapevine communication. Means to say, suppose I am sending the information to other one and other one sending the information to anyone in the organization. Okay, there is a no formal authority ke I have to communicate, yeah, he has to communicate to other one. So this type of communication is known as informal communication. Next one is according to the direction flow of informal communication. First one is downward communication. It represents the flow of communication information from top level to lower level. Okay, if we are talking about downward communication pass from the top to lower level. Okay, this type of communication occur through meetings, newsletters, reports, emails, handbooks, pay inserts, etc. Okay, suppose we are talking about the any meeting. In the meeting, top level concern the agenda to other one. Okay, top manager means to say the person who are involved in top management, he has to communicate such kind of information to their subordinates. So this is the form of downward communication. Communication pass through top level to lower level. Okay, just suppose a manager convey the information, delegate the authority to the lower one. This type of communication also can be as a same as a downward communication. Downward communication help in explaining the company vision, mission, policies. Okay, strategic intent we can discuss with the help of downward communication. Means to say strategy is made by the top management and top management discuss the information to their subordinate. So downward communication play very important role in the strategic intent. Second one is issuing specific order and instruction. This is also done by the top management. Third one is introducing change in the organization. This can be also happen with the help of downward communication. Means because top manager, top level management or top and the manager very specifically convey the information to their subordinate. The information is related to specific order and instruction and the changes in the organization. Next one is providing training, discipline the employees, giving feedback, and motivating the encouraging the employee. These all functions, these all factors can be done with the help of downward communication by top level to lower level.